the Brown Boys, the Brown Boys, the Brown Boys, we the Brown Boys, the Brown Boys, we the Brown Boys. And the more they introduce AI, it's going to be harder for you to choose who's good and who's bad, because all it's going to become is who has the biggest smear campaign. So I learned to take that out the way and say, you know what? Who's saying the thing that's going to help benefit society? And if whoever has more checks on that side of the aisle, that's the thing that I'll go with. Because you'll never be able to decide who to vote for. You might well not even vote if you're going off who's doing what in their personal life. Because to get to that level, in my opinion, they all dirty, rotten criminals to a degree. To a degree. So let me put this video on right here. I was watching earlier. Let me speed it up for y'all. I don't know how this thing got in vertical mode.
Much she deserves. She thought this was going to be her big weekend with her theatrical release of Melania, which has been the biggest disaster in movie industry history. Nobody would get her document. Epstein's co-conspirator, who wow, is it damaging? Here's the email dated October 23rd, 2002. Subject high. From Melania to Ghislaine Maxwell at the height of Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking ring. Dear G, that was the nickname that Melania had for Ghislaine Maxwell. Dear G, exclamation point. Hey, but Melania, didn't you say you didn't have a relationship with Ghislaine or Jeffrey? Well, let's go on and keep reading this email. Dear G, how are you? Nice story about J.E., Jeffrey Epstein in New York Magazine. You look great on the picture. I know you are very busy flying all over the world. How is Palm Beach? I cannot wait to go down. Give me a call when you are back in New York. Have a great time. Love, Melania. Wasn't that New York Magazine around the time when Donald Trump said Jeffrey Epstein is a great guy who likes women on the younger side? Isn't that the time when Donald Trump brought the Mar-a-Lago spa with underage girls to...
Man. See what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't put your faith in people if any of this stuff is true. Because some of these stories are some wild stories. But again, you can't put nothing past nobody, especially people that you don't know. You can't put nothing past nobody. Hearing that, and a lot of people like to turn up, and y'all know how our culture is, and hearing that this young lady is saying that there's people that are like handlers over girls that are involved in keeping them drugged up, getting them from place to place. And you remember a lot of these girls are saying when they get discovered, they're disoriented, they're drugged out, but they all have the same story. They were with a celebrity, they end up passing out, and they woke up somewhere, they didn't know where the heck they was at, and they was great. They had the same story. He said what? Pizzagate. Salute, Nate. That was before Jeffrey Epstein was ever convicted. Yeah, but it was wild. I think that he was in trial right then. So you could give her a pass saying she just reached out to somebody who wasn't convicted. But the thing that they got her on is that she said she didn't have no relationship with him. All she had to do was say, yes, I had a relationship with them once upon a time, but once we found the news out, we ended that friendship. But everybody ran from Jeffrey so quick that people just wanted to cut their association with him, period, because they knew how bad it was going to look. So everybody acted like they didn't know him. He was the cool cat at the party for celebrities, and then everybody act like they ain't know him. So that's what's crazy about the whole situation. Somebody said all the files are not released yet, and all the files ain't released. That's crazy. With all of these, I believe it's all these celebrities, to be honest. All your A-list celebrities, I told you, there's a go along, get along game. And if you notice, what goes on is it's either underage, you know what, or it's what is it? Homosexual sex. SEX. He's either homosexual or it's underage. You don't never really hear the A-listers just, if it was just straight up transactional, they were just, doing what age-old men that have money do with the oldest profession in the world. You would think that you would just hear on the federal taps that they just buying prostitutes. But it's not that. It's always when it goes to the highest of the high, it's either male on male or it is underage. Now Bill Gates, on the other hand, he just seemed like a straight up Wild Bill. Now Bill Gates might just be Wild Bill. He like them Russian thoughts. Now they very attractive in the movies, but he just don't understand. They don't got access to the type of health care we got over here. So he got caught riding dirty. Wild Bill, they didn't caught you riding dirty. Yeah, boy, you got caught riding dirty. She put you in that meat grinder. And that's what these women don't like. They don't like an old nasty, filthy cheat like old Wild Bill. A lot of these ladies, they'll let you get away with cheating. They want you to wrap that thing up so you don't get that nasty juice on them. But Wild Bill was out there wild billing it up, allegedly. And they say he had an ST to the D. It's all about blackmail each other. He said, Bill Gates, I see why your wife left you. Yeah, she caught that nigga dropping shit in her drink. Can you imagine her creeping around the corner, seeing Bill old ass hovered over her cup? She probably was like, I don't want nothing to drink right now. Why every time you keep trying to bring me some water that tastes funny? No, honey, you need this lemon water. I don't want no lemon water today. I want prune juice. No, you got to drink this with lemon water for 7 days. Well, baby, why? She probably had that water tested. She probably was smart as hell, too. Had that water tested. Thought he was trying to offer and found out it was penicillin in the damn water. She thought that lemon taste that he was trying to mask that penicillin with. Bill glasses fell off while he jumped. She was right behind him. He was trying to crush them peels down. Imagine him trying to explain why he crushing up peels and trying to squeeze lemon juice in her cup. Imagine him trying to explain what that substance is. That's a hard one to get her to drink that shit. She probably went and got divorced right away. Wild Bill. Someone revenge on the third. Oh, Wild Bill. A lot of them have Russian kids. Man, just imagine. Imagine if they can break the NDAs, some of these A-listers like Bill Gates and these guys. Imagine if you could break the NDAs and see what they actually like in real life. I bet you they ain't nothing like people who think they is. Boy, look at here. They wouldn't call Bill Gates a philanthropist. if he ain't have all them alleged NDAs. Because I don't know. But these are the people that everybody looking up to. Bill and Hillary running from testifying. Bill and Hillary better not go testify. They had to go to jail. They better not. I'll run too if I was Bill and Hillary. Shit. The hell I look like going up there and saying something that I could be held in contempt for perjury. Man, please. I'm not going up there. Y'all can talk about me all you want to. I'm not going up there. Y'all could be like, Kwame keeps it real. I know he going up there. Shit. Kwame got keeping it real today. I would not go up there on that stand and perjure myself. Not if I did something. Now, if I ain't do nothing, I'll sit up there and say, look here, man, I ain't do Jack Judy. But if I did something, I ain't going up there. If it was an inkling or something that I thought I could make a mistake on, I'm not going up there because that's all they need. All they need is Bill to say anything inconsistent with what they know or what they find. And boy, they can goddamn yes, sir. So no, sir, I would not be saying a goddamn thing. I'd be like that dude in that movie, Bad Boy. I don't know 19. I'd be like that Haitian, that blonde Haitian in Bad Boy. I don't know 19. I don't know Jack Judy.